So I've been making YouTube videos for 1,141 days at the time of recording this. Basically just over 3 years and 1 month. I've uploaded over 450 videos and I make 8 new videos every single month. Now in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a complete breakdown of how much money we actually make from YouTube. Now my channel does about 4.7 to 5 million views annually, which is quite a lot considering how many subscribers we have. Now we're going to break things down into sections to put things into context a little bit. I have broken that segments down in the description below if you want to jump ahead to the earnings. But I highly encourage you to watch the whole video to really understand the business of running a YouTube channel. So first of all, let's dive into some of the challenges. You have to be a jack of all trades. The goal of this channel is to make educational videos which ultimately leads to creating better shooters and better hunters. Now, coming up with new content and filming them in an entertaining way is always my biggest challenge. You know, when producing 2 videos a week, that can be quite challenging. I wear all the caps in my business. I'm the director, I'm the script writer, I'm the head camera operator, I'm the video editor, I'm the talent. So it does get quite busy. Doing all these things take an incredible amount of time, and I spend probably the majority of my time behind my computer editing these videos. When I do cool edits like the ones we have done since day one, they can take up to 4 hours for a 2-minute little clip. Don't even get me started on finding the right music to suit the sort of vibe we are going for. That is incredibly challenging. The other thing that we challenged with on a daily basis is YouTube is inherently anti-gun. Guns are frowned upon by YouTube. Okay, so pretty much exactly as expected, the first video was not monetized by YouTube. So now I'm re-uploading this video. Now the ironic thing is, they flagged the first video because I overstepped the modification of firearms thing, which is so bananas. If you watch the video that follows, you'll see that that never happens. So it's ridiculous. I also want to apologize for the poor sound in that video, but as you'll hear in this clip, the sound is now sorted. Anyway, back to the video. Very frustrating, as you guys can see. The real problem there is the person overseeing the monetization of videos don't really understand YouTube's rules to start off with, and they have no clue how firearms work. A classic example of this is when I mount an optic, for example. They see that as modifying a firearm, and as a result of that, the video doesn't get monetized, and I therefore get no revenue on that project. The other problem with that is the appeals process is so dumb, okay? When I appeal a video, because I haven't stepped over the boundaries, they just blatantly refuse it, and there's no real recourse you can do after that. Now, because YouTube are anti this, even saying the word firearm or gun will probably get this video demonetized or not approved for monetization, okay? The other thing that does is it also means YouTube doesn't push it out using the algorithm. So your videos, you won't get my videos randomly suggested for you, or you will maybe, but it's as a much smaller percentage of, you know, a cat drinking a beer, for example. Like that video will get pushed by YouTube much more than sort of a video that doesn't have any ad revenue on it, because they also then don't earn from said video. So that is a little bit of a challenge. My next challenge I really created for myself, and that is production value. You know, I started this channel because I wanted to consume better firearms content on YouTube. And the stuff we had available really wasn't, you know, that wasn't the type of stuff I wanted to watch. I also wanted my content to be educational as well as fun, which is a hard balancing act to do and something I really struggle with. It would be pretty easy for me to create a lot of content. For example, how many cups of frozen yogurt will this 308 penetrate? But that kind of content really doesn't teach us much, and the sad reality is my earnings would probably go up considerably if I made those type of videos. So, you know, it's something that I struggle with, as I said, because it could be easy for me to bang out videos like that, excuse the pun, but it's really not a fulfilling video for me to make. You know, I'd much rather show you guys how to get more consistent reloads or how to build better positions. That's the type of stuff, or share my hunting adventures with you guys, which are much harder to do, obviously. Now, production value comes with a cost, okay? The camera I'm filming this video, for example, on this camera cost 82,000 Rand without the lens, okay? So that's about $5,850 odd. We have 3 cameras in total. There's one on the roof, there's a second B camera. The other thing we have to juggle is plugins and software. Most of the software we now have to license on a monthly basis. Okay, so that's sort of a running cost. And when I do cool graphics, for example, like in this clip, You know, those plugins all cost money for us to be able to constantly push the envelope of what we deliver in terms of our cool edits and the type of stuff you guys are used to seeing on the channel. Let's have a look at the hard-earned cash. So we're going to dive straight into the details of exactly how much money I make from YouTube. We'll also have a look at some of the ways I supplement this money, because as you will see, it's not a whole lot. Okay, last month the channel did 355,000 views, from which we made 11,005 Rand before tax. So that's about $780. Over the last quarter, that number is slightly higher because our hunting films did really well. Thank you for that. We did 1.2 million views over the last quarter, earning us 39,866 Rand, or round about $2,826. So that's basically an average of about $942 pre-tax. Now that's not a whole lot, okay? So it doesn't take rocket science to figure out that we can't possibly survive off that. Never mind putting little Olivia through school one day, and myself would probably need to retire at some point because I can't make videos until I'm 90. So of all of the things to start a freaking YouTube channel on, like, I probably picked one with the most challenges. Now, having said that, we are incredibly grateful to have been able to pull this off so far. Every month, we keep growing and we keep building and we create something better. And when I say we, because it really is a team effort. Now, in order to supplement the poor earnings from YouTube, we have additional revenue streams. Now, when I quit my job as a financial advisor to pursue YouTube full-time, I knew I needed to create alternative sources of revenue. Okay, that's first of all going to make my income a little bit safer, and also, you know, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket because that can bite you in butthole. Okay, that's not pleasant. So number one is going to be our Patreon. Okay, so Patreon is basically the people of impact. Okay, so these are guys that are super fans of the channel, and they support the channel on a monthly basis, and it really does make a moose difference in terms of us being able to deliver content and this being a viable business. Now, I've said that plenty of times before. It's basically crowdfunding for the channel, and ultimately my goal with that is to build the Patreon community to such a point where we're not too dependent on channel partners and things like that, and that will give us a little bit more creative freedom to explore other possibilities and things. But yeah, that's a long way to go till there. So if you want to support the channel, if you like the stuff we're doing, for as little as $1 a month, you can sign up below, and that'll be really, really appreciated. Now, the guys on the Patreon group, on the POI, the People of Impact, are getting pretty pumped, okay, because we are heading towards 90,000 subscribers, and at 100,000, the POI, okay, are getting ready to throw a massive 100,000 subscribers celebration, and I can't wait for that. So hopefully that'll be sort of at the end of the year. Our next thing is the Precision Rifle School. Now, I've got 2 online schools where I dive into incredible detail on building positions or how to get the most out of your case life, reloading stuff. It includes quite a bit of stuff that I can't show on YouTube because that would step on their toes, okay? So it's been an incredible experience for me launching that, and we've put over 1,000 students through the course. The course offers, both courses offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, and after over 1,000 students, we've refunded 4 people. So people are pretty happy, but I guess you can't keep everybody happy. Then obviously we get to our channel partners. Now, we're incredibly blessed to work with some of the most incredible brands in the world to show you guys the latest and greatest products out there. Now, one of those is obviously Modular Driven Technologies, MDT from Canada. They've been an incredible channel partner from pretty much the start when the channel really started picking up. And it's been a perfect fit with our brand. You know, they've got over 8 models of chassis to choose from. So no matter where you are going, what your endeavor is, they've got you covered, okay? Absolutely, whether you're just hunting, plinking, shooting matches. They're also constantly innovating and adding more inlets to their offerings, not to mention they have incredible customer service. And it's no wonder my channel has basically become synonymous with MDT, so thank you very much to them. One of the other ways you can help support the effort of YouTube is to purchase from my online store. Now, Impact Pro Shop offers awesome equipment at great prices, and if all things go according to the plan, by the end of the month we should launch our new website and offer worldwide shipping. So you could buy shirts like this. This is the Bella sweater because this rifle is named Bella. This is going to be linked down below as well with the Bella t-shirt, the Bella cap. You can order all of that stuff locally, and by the end of the month we should relaunch our website, which is super, super cool. Now, On that note, the store is pretty much a solo gig, okay? So I'm doing freaking everything. I'm manually checking orders to see if the payments have come in. I'm packing the boxes, loading the courier stuff. So it's been quite difficult to manage everything. And to say quite difficult is the understatement of the year, trust me on this one. So actually next week we start interviewing to employ our first full-time employee on the shop that they can help sort of with that heavy lifting. Because ultimately for me, I enjoy interacting with you guys and I want to be more creative and I want to pump out even more videos, do more hunts and just bring you more content. And I can't really do that if I'm answering emails and things on the store and it's going crazy. Incredibly blessed with how well the business is doing, that we can actually take that next step, and I want to thank you guys for that too. Now, one of the other ways you guys can help the channel is to support our channel partners. I see almost every day somebody comments, Pete, you inspired me to get back into the sport, or you reignited the flame for me to do competition shooting, and that's freaking awesome. So if you're buying an MDT, a Vortex, a bat, a Trigger Tech, an international barrel, so by supporting the guys helping us, you kind of support us indirectly, if that kind of makes sense. So thank you so much for the guys that have done that, and also let me know in the comments when you do that. Please take that second to let those guys know that you've come their way as a result of what we're doing here. So let's wrap this up, shall we? Before I end this video, I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys, because if it wasn't for you watching these videos, none of this would be possible, okay? Please remember to always drop a like, a comment, share the video with your friends or your hunting buddies. It really makes a massive difference to what we do. Also, for some reason, about 50% of the people that watch this channel is not subscribed. It really does help, okay? Even if it's just for us, you know, going to a new channel partner and saying, listen, we've got 100,000 subscribers. Obviously, we're looking for that guy over there, the Plock. It's coming, hopefully. Anyway. Guys, this career for me has truly been a freaking dream come true. Considering that I only started doing this when I was 29 years old is mind-blowing. I did something else for 10 years before that. And I want to leave you guys with this. Being a YouTuber full-time is incredibly hard, okay? But it's unbelievably rewarding if you get it right. If you've ever thought about starting a channel, or maybe you have a channel already, keep grinding away at it. You absolutely never know when you're gonna strike gold. So until we see each other again, stay safe and stay awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.